Welcome back. My name again is Jeffrey Davis. I am the host of Radio Entrepreneurs. We've been having a good time in our offices in Boston, Mass, overlooking the Mass Pike that's moving today. Our next entrepreneurial guest is Todd McCarthy of Matlin Partners. Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Glad to be here.
Thank you very much. What's Matlin Partners?
Matlin Partners is a executive retained search firm. So we place senior executives, chief executive officers, and functional vice presidents in high tech, primarily here in New England, although we've done work other areas of the country, and also we do a lot of work with companies who are across the pond, if you will, in different locales who are looking to start up their operation here.
Interesting. So you're doing any specific types of businesses you like to focus in on? I'm sorry, it took me a little second to figure out that question.
Sure. So it's high tech. It's across the entire high tech spectrum. So we do a lot of software. For example, we do stuff in the security space. We do stuff in infrastructure, different application areas. But we're pretty much agnostic in terms of the actual type of high tech, but again, across the entire high tech spectrum.
From the senior executive officer down?
Yes, exactly.
How'd you get into this business?
Well, actually, I'm a former vice president of sales for a software company. Actually, I was a VP of sales for 3 software companies, VP of worldwide sales. Took a company public back.
Part of the boom and bust period?
Part of the boom and bust period, ancient days, if you will, going way back. And, you know, I'd known, obviously, a lot of the retained search guys here in town from having been a VP of sales and been placed. And I started thinking about what I wanted to do with my life next, if you will. And a good friend of mine who actually worked for me, who ran international operations at one of my companies, was getting into this space. And we were talking about it one day. We're having lunch, and he kind of got my wheels turning. And I thought, might be the right, move for me. So I went about. Like I said, I'd known a lot of guys in this space, in this industry. I went, spoke to them, and started taking a look at it. I said, this looks like an interesting industry and something I might want to do. And hence I pulled the trigger and got into it back in 2000.
Was this your first entrepreneurial venture?
No, actually my first entrepreneurial venture was a company called Padcom. This was a company that was trying to automate the clinical trials process going back into the mid-90s when IBM came out with their pen-based computing platform, way before we had, these tablets that we have today. So at that time, a lot of the docs who were running case trials in the pharmaceutical world were using what I call the stubby pencil drill. They were using paper and pencils and that type of thing. We were trying to automate that and put it onto a pen-based computing platform, the precursor to a tablet. And we started the company, got some funding out of EDS, and launched. Long story short, we had some serious product problems trying to get the thing to work. And in the end of days, it turned out we decided to turn it into a service organization. And that was the first entrepreneurial experience. Not a success.
Right. But clearly different than what you're doing now, and it shows that you are an entrepreneur, maybe more than anything else.
Absolutely, very different. And in fact, this one here, I got into the business by joining one of the big firms out there, Heidrick & Struggles, as a partner in 2000. And then I decided to launch my firm with my partner back in late 2002. And that was kind of my second entrepreneurial venture, starting Matlin Partners.